Do you think with Barcelona coming out this morning and saying, listen, we won't negotiate a release clause for him, adds any credence to him staying at that club? I mean, they're obviously playing the tough hand at the moment.
I think if he wants to go, he'll go, and they'll find a way. There's enough money out there. I think you can count on one hand which clubs can afford them. I think we've just seen them there. All the best Juventus on the free transfer.
Sure.
I don't see that happening. I think the best fit, probably if he was to leave, and I know I'm biased, but I think it's Manchester City for a couple of years with Pep. I think the Premier League is tasty for him. I'd be interested to see how he does there, and then finishing in New York City. And I think there's something to that. Having said all that, really as a pure, I don't want to see him go.
Yeah.
I think when the chips are down and it gets really hard, and this is probably as hard as it's ever been for him at Barcelona, I'd like to see him knuckle down. Iniesta on One Soccer was talking to Gareth Wheeler yesterday. He's talking about coming back, and I think he needs to stay. And when Steven Gerrard left Liverpool and was in an LA Galaxy kit, I know it's completely different. It just wasn't right.
It didn't look right, no.
No.
You're right, you're right. But, I mean, amazing what a championship might do for you. That said, he might return home, right? There's been talks about a return to home. Certainly, many clubs in Argentina would love him, including Newell's Old Boys, of course, where he came from once upon a time. He's even made hats. I mean, listen, there's hats. They're really serious. They really want him. Of course they do. And I think this is I understand why they're doing this, of course. And he's got a strange, complicated relationship with Argentina. There's Lionel Messi. A lot of people there think he left them too early and he's more European than he is Argentine. But that would be romantic, wouldn't it, Ricky, for him to return back home where it all started?
Yeah, that would be beautiful. It's just the Argentinian people are extremely passionate on another level. So sometimes I feel like they get too emotional and they kind of get things tangled up when he's the top best player in the world for me. He's been there for the last 10 years. So the Argentinians would love him to come back, and really, they might get upset with him when he doesn't win the World Cup for them or he doesn't win the Copa America. But I think, I agree with Terry, I was going to call you Tell. I agree with Tell that I don't want to see him leave. I don't think he's going to leave, but if he does leave, I want to see him at Manchester City just because of the brand of football. If he doesn't go to a team that doesn't play how Barcelona have played over the last 10 years, we're not going to see the same Messi.
All right, so what about the English champions, Liverpool? A few Reds fans would enjoy that. Let's hear what their gaffer, Jurgen Klopp, thinks about that possibility.
Interest. Yeah, who doesn't want to have Messi in his team? But yeah, no chance. So the numbers are absolutely not for us. So we don't even have to start thinking about it. It's all clear. No chance. But good player, to be honest. Would obviously help Manchester City and make it even more difficult to beat them, which was already very difficult. So that's it. For the Premier League, it would be great. 100% having the best player in the world in the league is obviously something would help.
Well, that's broken all the hearts of Reds fans out there, Terry.
Yeah, seriously. Imagine him combining with James Milner in midfield.
What are you saying about Milner?
Oh, so sorry about that.
Hey, it's my boy.
Or asking Messi to press. Yeah.
He'll do what he wants.
I need you to get after the opposition.
You know what, though? I mean, what Klopp says there says, no, the numbers just don't work for us, obviously. The salary is incredible. It's extraordinary. If he really wants a move, he might have to drop his numbers. Forget about the release clause and forget about the fact that, Barca might demand, 700 million euros. I mean, that's unlikely, but that was the release clause originally. If he wants to move, he might have to say, okay, you don't need to pay me 120 million euros a year after all.
I think, Messi's got enough money. Who can pay him that? It depends. Someone will pay money for him. I don't think Barca's just going to let him walk. They'll sit down and say, look, okay, you want to leave, we're going to let you leave. The extension should be finished already, but we're going to push it, but we want some money for you. And I think that would be fair, them saying that. Then maybe someone might come in, he's 33 years old, someone might come and pay 200 million.
I disagree.
You disagree in what
Yeah,
sense?
I disagree. I think he's done enough there.
To
that
walk for free?
If he doesn't buy into the plan and the vision for the next 3-4 years isn't, he's not on board with that. I think he's done enough where
warrant-
they'll find a way where the money is not going to be the determining factor.
Yeah, I think the reason why I think it will be because someone's going to still see value in that, and I think Messi, he's been loyal to the club, but the club has also been loyal to him in their development, because I don't obviously know what he went through when he was young with his hormones and stuff. So I think that I don't know if I use the right word, but, you know, the growth hormones issue that he had.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, you're right.
So
You're killing his move.
that being said, I think he's also going to be understanding when he said, look, okay, we want 100 million. We ain't going to go for 700. 100 million, and someone may pay that.
Yeah, they will, absolutely. Because it's more than just a football, though. It's a brand and what you get with Lionel Messi. You're not just buying a footballer,
Barcelona would be too worried about their brand if it got, I mean, no pun intended, if it gets messy.
Listen, they're going to save a massive amount of money on salary alone, obviously. But if they can get a little bit of some gravy there as well, they'll do that.